going on, everybody? Friday is here. It's the end of the week, and it's time to coast in for the weekend. Now, I've got a really big announcement, and I've got a video that I always look forward to. And this video it's proof. It is proof that it is not necessarily expensive to collect vintage cards. We can pick up all-time greats. Hank Aaron's, Sandy Koufax, Willie Mays, and you don't have to have this crazy budget. I know there are lots of channels and content out there and people out there that have this massive eye candy, and they show us these cards that sold for thousands and thousands of dollars. But I don't know about most of you, but most of us, most of me and the people I know, we don't have that kind of budget. We don't have the kind of budget to go out and buy thousands and thousands of dollars of cards. Now, sure, I'll go in little stretches where I'll sell off some stuff to buy some other stuff, but I don't have a crazy budget, and most of us don't. So the point of this video is to just show you some of the types of cards that we can get for very reasonable prices. I've got 50 cards from the 1950s that sold for under $50 in December. Some of these are absolutely mind-blowing. And it's amazing to me that every single month, when I go through this, I see a wider variety of cards. I see other cards that I don't see very often, and I see deals that are unbelievable to me. I think it's very cool. And again, it's not always about the super expensive card. It's digging around and finding a crazy deal for a favorite player or an all-time great or an important player in the history of the game. So, before we take a look at that, what's my announcement? Well, guess what? They're in. The Greg Miller Midlife Card T206s are in. Check these babies out. Even got the QR code that takes you to the home screen, the home page of my YouTube channel. Super excited about these. So people have been asking, Greg, how do I get one? I would like to get one. And I'm like, what is the best way to do this? Because I could easily just hand them out to people that I meet and at shows, but then there are other people who might want one. So, and then I was like, well, maybe I'll do a trade thing. And hey, you trade me a Roger Clemens card or a Greg Nettles card or a Matt Manning card, the three guys that I really PC, Clemens, Nettles, and Manning, for a Miller. And then I was like, no, I don't want anybody to have to go out there and dig for a card or send me a card to get one. So here's the deal. If you want to make a trade, if you want to do a deal, if you want to make a trade, I'm happy to trade for one of those three guys, my PC card. But all you have to do for one of my T206 Greg Millers is to send me a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on the screen. And by sending me a self-addressed stamped envelope, I'll simply put one in for you and I'll send it off. Now, if you want me to sign it, I'm happy to do that. If you want me to number it, I'm happy to do that. Or if you just want the card, you don't have to say anything. But if you want any special directions, anything extra done to the card, signed, whatever, just put a little note in the envelope. So again, mail it to the address on the screen and include in there another envelope with your address and a stamp on it, and I will send it right back within a day or two. I'm super excited for these. They weren't cheap. They're not perfect. I got a couple little goofs on them, but you know what? I think they're fun. So if you're interested, send that stuff over. Now, the other thing is the video. So let's go ahead and take a look at the steals, the deals, the incredible cards that sold that blew my mind during the month of December.
All right, how about we start things off with a Hall of Fame rookie card, a 57 Bill Mazeroski in an SGC 3.5, and that's a pretty darn good-looking card. I mean, a rookie card of a Hall of Famer for $49.99 seems a little nuts to me, but what do I know? How about another 57, this time a 57 Topps Warren Spahn, one of my all-time favorite looking cards, in an SGC 4.5, again for just under $50. Look at this. We got Willie Mays cards, a 58 Topps Willie Mays. Now look at the color on that thing. Sure, it's an SGC 2, but it looks great to me. Also for $49.99. How about a 1954 Bowman Bob Feller? That card looks sweet in an SGC 3. Might be slightly off center, but it's Bob Feller, and it's a beauty for $49. How about another Hall of Fame rookie card, a Tommy Lasorda from the 54 Topps set in an SGC 2. Another card with great color, another $49 card. Kind of unreal to me, some of the prices when we're getting rookie cards of Hall of Famers. How about a third-year Bart Starr, 1959 Topps Bart Starr in an SGC 4 for $48. I mean, his third card in a 4 for $48. How about a 54 Topps Yogi Berra in an SGC 2? Another, I mean, again, I know the grade is low, but the eye appeal on that card is tremendous for $45. How about a 1954 Topps Warren Spahn? I'm always pulling Warren Spahns, trying to find any way to put Warren Spahn cards in there. In an SGC 3 for $45. Another great eye appeal card. How about a Phil Rizzuto in an SGC 2? And, I mean, the 53 Topps set. There are not many sets more beautiful than that. They are absolutely gorgeous cards for $44 and change. A 58 Topps Yogi Berra and a PSA 2. And again, people go, man, you pick low-grade cards. That's a sweet-looking card. I don't care what PSA assigned that card. That card looks really nice and would in any collection. How about a 58 Topps Sonny Jurgensen in a PSA 4? Now, look at the eye appeal of that card. I don't care that PSA assigned it a 4. That is a really nice-looking card for right around $45. How about another 57, this time a 57 Topps Ernie Banks in an SGC 3. Remember, his rookie card's 54, so this is early in his career. $46 for a really nice-looking card. Another Hall of Fame rookie card, this time a 56 Topps Luis Aparicio in an SGC 3. Side to side, I mean, the centering's not perfect, but it's pretty decent. And again, for under $45. How about a 55 Bowman Roy Campanella? And again, a really nice looking card for what PSA assigned a 4 for $45.77. How about the first Topps card of Stan Musial's career? The 58 Topps All-Star in an SGC 5. Well-centered, beautiful card. $45. Now check this one out. The 59 Topps Hank Aaron Clubs Homer in the World Series in a PSA 4, and it's really, really well centered. I mean, it's a Hank Aaron card from 59, and it's beautiful. And you know what this does to me? This absolutely blows my mind. That's a really cool card of one of the all-time greats for under $45. Now, Hoyt Wilhelm's rookie card is in the 52 Topps set, and it is not that great looking of a card. But a year later, his second card is a $45 card in an SGC 4. Wow. How about a 53 Redman Robin Roberts in a 2.5 with the tab for $44.95. I think those Redman cards are beautiful. Another 57 Topps, this time an Al Kaline in a PSA 4. Well-centered, really great eye appeal. A recent grade from PSA, which they assigned a 4 for $44.75. A 55 Bowman Al Kaline, so Kaline back-to-back, this time in an assigned PSA 3 of the 55 Bowman. But again, you look at those cards, that looks better than a 3 to me. I'm about eye appeal, not about the grade. Speaking of eye appeal, a really well-centered 52 Bowman Roy Campanella. It got a 1.5 because there's a little bit of paper loss at the top of this card. But other than that, it's a beauty for $44. We got a 58 Topps Ted Williams All-Star card in an SGC 1.5. Now, this picture that was on the listing is terrible, which is part of why I think it went for $43.51. How about a Hank Aaron 59 Topps base card? It's a PSA 1.5, but you know, I looked at the front and the back of this card, and there's nothing that's super distracting to me. And you can get a 59 Topps Hank Aaron card for $43. Look at the color and centering on this 59 Topps Whitey Ford in an SGC 5 for $43. One of the best left-handed pitchers ever. Check this out. A 51 Topps Monty Irvin rookie card. This is his Topps Redback rookie card in an SGC 3. Look at the eye appeal of that card. Just looking at the card, it looks really nice. I don't know why I got a 3, but I do know that it absolutely blew my mind when I saw that one. That is 100% a mind-blowing deal when you're getting Hall of Fame rookie cards for $42 in 3 grades. You got a 58 Topps Harmon Killebrew in an SGC 5. Now remember, his rookie card is in the 55 set, so this is also early in his career. How did this sell for $41.09? A 58 Topps Sandy Koufax, one of the best pitchers ever, one of the best left-handed pitchers ever, just like Whitey Ford, in an SGC 2 for $41. Sure, it's a 2, but it's well-centered. Another rookie card of a Hall of Famer, this time the 57 Topps Don Drysdale in an SGC 2, pretty darn good eye appeal, for $40. $40 for a Don Drysdale rookie card. Now look at this one. 55 Bowman Whitey Ford in a PSA 5 holder. That card looks really, really nice, really well centered. Beautiful looking card for under $40. A 58 Topps Ernie Banks All-Star. I love the 58 All-Star cards. This was assigned a 4 from PSA, a recent grade in its own right, for $38.79. Somebody spent $20 or $25 to get that graded, then sold it for less than $40. How about a Rocky Colavito rookie card in a 5.5 from the 57 Topps set? An SGC 5.5 Colavito rookie card, $38. Another 51 Topps, and it's a Phil Rizzuto in a SGC 3.5. I think these cards are overlooked. I really, really like the redbacks and bluebacks. Another 54 Bowman, this time Eddie Matthews. Look at the eye appeal on that card. It was assigned a 4.5 from SGC. Well-centered, great color, beautiful card. Beautiful card. He was an insane home run hitter. $37. A 54 Topps Whitey Ford. Kind of an iconic-looking card. Such a recognizable card in a PSA 3 holder. Well-centered and a beauty for well under $40. Now, these Callahan cards I think are cool. They're almost 75 years old. This is Walter Johnson. Obviously not a playing day card, but it's a PSA 7. And it's Walter Johnson, and it's almost 75 years old for $36.52. How about a 55 Bowman Bob Feller in a PSA 3 holder? I mean, Bob Feller cards should not be selling for under $40, let alone a 55 Bowman for right around 35 bucks. A 57 Topps Roy Campanella in an SGC 4. In SGC 4, pretty well centered, not a bad looking card for under $35. I love this card. 58 Topps Slugger Supreme. It's got Ted Williams on it, and it's in an SGC 4 holder. It's a little OC, sure, but it's $33, and it's got Ted Williams on it. How about a 54 Bowman Gil Hodges? The Met fans out there tend to claim Gil Hodges from time to time for a PSA 5, and it was right at $35. How about another red man, this time also with the tab attached? It's a Phil Rizzuto in an SGC 4. That card is gorgeous. That is a gorgeous red man card. $32.61. Now, Monty Irvin cards, he doesn't have a bad-looking card, and his 54 Topps is one of his nicer cards. This is a PSA 5, got a miscut. The miscut must be on the back because it's not on the front. Looks gorgeous. Look at this. This is kind of interesting. A 51 matchbook of Sammy Baugh. It's a Redskins matchbook of Sammy Baugh. Got an SGC Authentic, $32. I thought that was really cool. Another Hall of Fame rookie card, this time Orlando Cepeda. The 58 Topps Orlando Cepeda. He's still alive, and he signs through the mail for a really cheap price. An SGC 2 for right around $30. Now look at this one. Any card with Willie Mays is special. This one also has Richie Ashburn. Perfectly centered from the 59 Topps set, the NL Hitting Kings, in an SGC 3.5. And yes, that one blew my mind. Because even though it was assigned a 3.5, look at the eye appeal on that card. It's a gorgeous card. It's an absolutely gorgeous card. Unbelievable. How about a 52 a 52 Bowman Richie Ashburn in an SGC 3.5. And again, really, really well centered of a very famous player and well-liked player, 26 bucks. Another card with Hank Aaron on it and Eddie Matthews, the 1959 Topps Fence Busters in an SGC 3.5 for $25.05. Well-centered, beautiful card. I don't understand why there's not more love for Curt Flood. A 58 Topps Curt Flood rookie card in an SGC 5. Now, I think this guy should be in the Hall of Fame. His contributions for the game and was a tremendous player. $23.50 for a Curt Flood rookie card is absolutely mind-blowing in my eyes. And it's a beautiful card. How about this? A 57 Topps Dodgers Sluggers. It's got Snyder on it. It's got Campanella on it. It's a 7.5. Perfectly centered. $23. And that blows my mind in back-to-back cards. Come on. A 7.5 of a 57 Topps that has Snyder and Campanella on it? That's insane. These Golden Stamps cards are pretty cool, too. This is a 55 Golden Stamps Roy Campanella in a PSA 6. It's a little off-center, but sometimes that is part of the perforation stuff with those. For under 25 bucks. And then a 55 Redman Whitey Ford. That's authentic, no tab. But a beautiful card from 1955 for $15.50. That doesn't even seem possible. It is not expensive to collect vintage cards. There are a lot of great ones out there for under 50 bucks.